Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today. Before we begin, I will go over a few housekeeping notes. If you're having any issues with your stream, please click on the click here to refresh stream under the video player to view our alternative stream. If you're having any technical issues, please click on the help button on the lower right corner of the webcast page. Your help request will be emailed back to the email that you provided. To ask a question, simply click on the question tab and click on the questions button. You may ask a question at any time during the webcast. Now, without further wait, I will pass it to Dave Struthers, who will be our MC for the day.
Thank you, Jade, very much. Welcome, everyone, to the 2021 Volunteer Awards presentation. Certainly, it is one of the most important and exciting days in the Golf Ontario calendar, a chance for us to recognize and celebrate our amazing volunteers. As Jade mentioned, I'm Dave Struthers, the Senior Director of Marketing and Communications for Golf Ontario, for those of you who I haven't met, and I'm very honored to be proceeding over today's ceremony. So exciting day, exciting awards presentation, and lots of good stuff to come. Before I introduce the rest of the agenda, I do want to start with a land acknowledgement. Golf Ontario acknowledges and respects the Indigenous peoples of Ontario, who for hundreds of generations have been the keepers of the territories where we all live. Certainly important to note. So again, we are thrilled to be presenting the 2021 Volunteer Awards today. And to kick things off, I would like to pass it over to Mike Kelly, the Executive Director of Golf Ontario.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Volunteer Recognition Award Ceremony. Well, as you can tell, the holiday season has begun a wee bit early in the Kelly household, which is nothing new. But this time of year is all about friends and family. And when it comes to the Golf Ontario family, our volunteers are at the heart of everything that we do. Today is one of the most important days in the Golf Ontario calendar, as we get a chance to celebrate and honor some of our very best volunteers from the 2021 season. For an organization like Golf Ontario, volunteers are our lifeblood. Without the commitment, passion, energy, and knowledge of our volunteers, we simply could not conduct the amazing programming that we do to grow the game of golf every year. You, our incredible volunteer army, allow us to conduct world-class championships, deliver game-changing junior performance programming, and launch new events intended to get more people enjoying the game of golf. Of course, like everything else over the last 2 years, we would prefer to celebrate our volunteers with all of you in person and get everyone together to meet, connect, and honor our winners. However, COVID continues to have other ideas, so we will celebrate loudly and proudly in a virtual setting. And fingers crossed, we'll be back together in 2022. At the end of the day, none of what we collectively do is possible without all of the wonderful volunteers that have continued to show their dedication to the organization and provided their hard work and commitment to the great game of golf in this province. Today could not be possible without our volunteers. Please, let's give a big virtual round of applause to all of our volunteers who have given their time and efforts during this unprecedented couple of years. So from myself and from our board of directors and staff, thank you. Thank you for your years of commitment and support. And thank you to those who are able for stepping up this year and last in helping us through this roller coaster of a ride. With that said, and without further ado, let's get to the award winners. Over to you, Dave.
Thanks, Mike. So today's first award is the Volunteer of the Year Award. This award honors someone who has been a significant contributor across many volunteer roles and has helped guide our success, not just in 2021, but in years prior. But in particular, the contributions in 2021 should not be overlooked. This year, we are thrilled to be awarding the Volunteer of the Year Award to Dan Michaud. Over the last 8 years, Dan has continuously shown his dedication to Golf Ontario. Dan has helped out at multiple qualifiers and championships this season, while providing his knowledge and mentorship at all levels to other volunteers. Dan has conducted seminars and workshops for many levels of rules interest. Dan is also recognized as a top-level rules official by the Mackenzie Tour. Dan has also helped to move along many new level 2 referees, ensuring they receive the required experience to deliver on their roles very well. Dan's knowledge, dedication, and efforts he has given back to the organization have made him an amazing nominee and recipient of the 2021 Volunteer of the Year Award.
This is a bit of a surprise, but I am calling you on behalf of the Golf Ontario board and staff to inform you that you are our 2021 recipient of the Volunteer of the Year Award. This award is given to an individual who has played an instrumental role in promoting the growth and development of golf while preserving the integrity and traditions of the game. And this year, that individual is you. Congratulations. Will you say a few words?
I'm normally not speechless, but I think right now I am a little speechless. This is right out of the blue. I was not expecting it. It's definitely a true honor. I have to gather my thoughts here for a second. Yeah, I was not expecting this at all. It is definitely an honor. This is a great award, and I've looked over the years at the number of people who have received this award, and they all were definitely truly deserving of it. I'm not sure I necessarily fall into the same category with some of them, but I definitely accept it. This has been the last couple of years have been difficult with COVID and everything, and volunteering. This past year, a bit of a ray of light that allowed us to get out there and do some more events, get more active. I certainly was much more active this year than I was in the prior year, and it helped me in a lot of different respects. Certainly in my personal life with a lot of what was going on, and having the opportunity to be involved, the opportunity to give back, the opportunity to participate with a lot of people, and really Golf Ontario more so this year than probably any other year is with all of the people that I've been involved with. We're truly a family supporting me through a lot of what was going on in my personal life, and just having that opportunity to be out there, be involved with the events, play a role, give back, was truly rewarding for me. So I thank you all for that opportunity.
Oh, that is, you said that so well for just doing it off the cuff. And we know that you've been volunteering for 8 years at least.
Yeah.
And you've talked a little bit about this just now, but what have you found most rewarding? Like, if you had to think about what you have enjoyed the most about your 8 years of volunteerism with Golf Ontario, what would be your number one, or your number one and your number two thoughts?
My number one is just the opportunity to be out there on a golf course, sitting under a shade tree, looking around, enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying watching the play. I definitely do this job a lot better than I play, so it's certainly fun in that respect. Just the opportunity to be out there and being, at different levels. Like, this year was such an interesting year because I got to be involved with the men's amateur, with the women's amateur, with the U15 and 17, with the public player, with the tour championship and super camp. So it was such a diverse group of players and participants and other volunteers. That to me is the enjoyable part, being out there at in Windsor this year at Roseland with the U15 and U17, the boys and girls, a couple of weeks ago at Super Camp with the best boys and girls in the province, and just being part of that grew up that atmosphere, watching them play. And it was just really, really rewarding. Number two, I think, would be the opportunity to help promote the rules of golf and at a kind of a seminar level, a teaching level, involved with, helping out over the winter, this past winter, with the level 2, with some of the other senior referees doing the winter webinar series, working with other referees to develop the club presentation material that we've used for our member clubs. And then at Super Camp, being able to run a 2-day rules station with the boys and girls was just such a thrill. To interact with them, hopefully educate them a little tiny bit more on a few of the rules. And so that to me is the really rewarding part, being able to not only participate at a tournament level, but also to try and help promote the rules of golf, at the player level, at the club level, across the province.
It's so wonderful to see the joy in your face when you speak about your experiences. It's very special.
Congratulations, Dan, on winning the 2021 Volunteer of the Year Award. In another year of extraordinary, you are nothing less. Your passion for the rules education continued to shine this summer as we saw a record number of people writing our provincial rules exam. But the education didn't stop after the Zoom meetings did. It continued on the course by mentoring many of our new referees. When the golf world got turned upside down in May and June, we were forced to condense all of our majors into a 4-week stretch in Windsor. I know getting through this period on our schedule was going to be tough, but every time that I asked you for help, you said no problem. I can't tell you how much that meant to me and the rest of the team, so thank you. I know the past couple of years has been tough on you and your family. Going through those challenges while still supporting Golf Ontario will never be forgotten. At Golf Ontario, we use the phrase, shaping lives through golf. I can tell you, Dan, you definitely shaped my life this past summer. On behalf of Golf Ontario, I want to say thank you for all your contributions. And I also believe a few other people want to say congratulations too.
What? You're interrupting my practicing? You're telling me that Dan was voted the Golf Ontario Volunteer of the Year? Well, you know what? He deserves it. He's a damn good volunteer. Congratulations, Dan.
I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to you, Dan Michaud, on being awarded and recognized as the 2021 Golf Ontario Volunteer of the Year. It is a well-deserved recognition of all your efforts, particularly this summer, as you were involved with 3 provincial championships and 1 national championship held in the Windsor area. It isn't often that one gets to participate at both the provincial level and the Canadian level in the same year. So what an honor to be at both the Ontario Men's Amateur Championship and then again at the Canadian Men's Amateur Championship. You've progressed so far in so few years since you've been retired and now fully invested in the rules of golf. I remember only a few short years ago when you learned how the nuances of choosing hole locations dovetailed with setting of tee markers. That was a fun experience, and I know that you got into it, and really it helped to open your eyes as to how the rule book managed to work with reality and practice. And again this summer at the National Championships and Ontario Championships in Windsor, it would have been put into place again, and you would have seen over a 4-day period how important that task is. You've been a good friend, and I enjoy having the opportunity to chat with you on all of these esoteric rules matters. I know you get into it. You have certainly studied hard. Last year, you had the challenge of attending the USGA Rules Workshop virtually, and I hope that this year, when you get to attend one live and in person, you will gain from the experience even more, to be in that room for 3 days and to chat with other knowledgeable rules individuals. Congratulations, Dan. What a wonderful honor to be recognized for all of your hard work, not just on the golf course as a referee, but also for your time spent in preparing for and presenting the Level 2 learning and education seminars to new referees, and also participating with me as we develop the club seminar. Sincere congratulations don't do enough to recognize how valuable you are to the Golf Ontario community. Thanks for all of your hard work. Enjoy your reward.
Dan, did you want to say a few words?
Thanks, John. I'll be a little briefer than my video, the ambush video. I would like to thank the Golf Ontario staff and board of directors for this really very kind award. I would like to specifically thank you, John, for all of your personal support and all the incredibly hard work that you and your team do to make each event possible. Special thank yous to Lee, Jerry, Gail, Judy, and my partner in crime, Mike O'Neill, on the Winter Rules webinar series. To Ann Edgar for our collaboration on the club rules material, and especially when I needed to call a friend. And finally, to number 99 there, Morris Watmore, and all the other starters, scorers, and fellow referees in Windsor, Essex, and across Ontario who had my back this past year, both on and off the golf course when life got difficult. Thank you all. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Dan. And we all give you a round of applause. Well-deserved. Congratulations. And certainly the role you have played has not gone unnoticed and is appreciated by all of us here at Golf Ontario. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Our next award for 2021 is the Honorary Life Director Award. This award is intended to recognize past board of directors that have demonstrated outstanding leadership and commitment to Golf Ontario's vision and mission. This year, we couldn't be happier to be awarding John Gallinger with the Honorary Life Director Award. For those of you who don't know, John served as president from 2017 to 2018. And in addition, he has also sat on a number of committees, including governance, nominating committee, and finance over the years. His efforts, commitment, and dedication to Golf Ontario have been significant, and for these reasons, we are pleased to award John Gallinger with the Honorary Life Director Award.
John, I'm calling you on behalf of the Golf Ontario board and staff to formally let you know that you are our 2021 recipient of the Honorary Life Director Award. I have personally experienced your outstanding leadership and commitment to Golf Ontario's mission, and I have very much enjoyed the time that we spent together on the board. So congratulations, and just say a few words.
Thanks, Sue. Thanks for those very kind words. I guess I'll start out by thanking you and the entire board of directors for what is truly a special recognition. I'm very appreciative, and this is something that I will always cherish. I know how important volunteers are to our association and how lucky we are. I'm still using the term we, but how lucky we are to have such a dedicated and talented group of volunteers. So on that note, I want to congratulate all the other people being recognized today, but also want to thank the entire base of volunteers, because without you, there's no way the association would be able to put on best-in-class events, and I know the volunteers contribute in so many ways to the operations of the association. On a personal level, I already miss being part of the board. I miss the colleagues. I miss Mike and the team. I learned so much from all those people that I worked with over 7 years, and I truly miss it. I hope to stay close to the association in some capacity. Who knows, maybe one day I'll be a tournament official of some sort. Earlier this week, my wife Carolyn and I, we signed up for the RNA Rules Academy. So we plan to do the Rules 1 certification, and maybe that's a first step to getting more involved again. But once again, Sue, thank you. It's something I'll always cherish. And once again, congratulations to all those being recognized today.
Oh, John, we definitely want to keep you close. So we will continue those conversations. And that is so great that you and Carolyn are doing the rules clinic.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you one more thing. Like, and this, like, what did you enjoy most about your time on the board? If you could identify your top 2 things that you enjoyed about being on the board of Golf Ontario.
Yeah, that's a great question. There wasn't too much I didn't enjoy. Mike and the team are so passionate about trying to do what's best for golfers in Ontario and the sport. So it's contagious. So being part of that and, where I can as part of the board, offering some of my insights or advice was something I always enjoyed. But there was lots of personal moments too that I really enjoyed. I think back to when I participated in the amateur event for the World Junior Girls in Ottawa. It was something that really stuck with me. Not so much about the golf. The 2 young ladies I played with, I think, were both 2-3 under par, so they were fantastic. But it was the maturity of those young ladies. It really sort of stuck with me, that how golf influences people. I was also fortunate to be involved with the Invictus Games when they were here, and that was something that was a pretty powerful, I don't want to call it a movement, but something I really enjoyed. So there were certainly things that I benefited from being involved in the association, but I really enjoyed all aspects.
Well, we were lucky to have you, and we're going to keep you. So don't try to run away. John, you are such a worthy recipient of this award. We have a couple of people who know you well who would like to share their congratulations with you. Enjoy these videos.
Hi, John. Congratulations on receiving the Golf Ontario Honorary Life Director Award. Having worked with you for 5 years on the Golf Ontario board, including numerous committees and at the executive level, no one is more deserving of this award than you. You always came prepared, provided thoughtful input, and invited a diversity of opinion. Your presence on the board is missed already. Best of luck on your future endeavors, and I'm looking forward to our next round of golf together. All the best, John.
John, Chris Osborne, congratulations, my friend, on receiving the Honorary Life Director Award. I can't think of a more appropriate recipient. You and I worked on the board together for many years, 7 years, and I learned so very, very much from you. You carry yourself as a true gentleman, and certainly with a very humble confidence. Being able to work side by side with you, and as you always said, trying to leave the association better than we found it. Certainly you were at the heart of all of that. So after many, many years of serving the game that we both love and serving the association, congratulations. I just want to say, though, through all of our volunteering together, the thing that I leave with the most is our friendship, and we've been able to cultivate a great one. So I'm very proud of you today, and really thrilled that the association has bestowed this neat award on your behalf. Enjoy the day. To all my friends at Golf Ontario, to all the volunteers, thank you. Let's keep golf rolling in Ontario.
Thanks, everyone. John would certainly have loved to have been here today to say a few words live, but unfortunately had something else come up. So is not able to join us, but certainly on behalf of all of us here, very appreciative of John's work on the board, and certainly a deserving recipient of the Honorary Life Director Award. So congratulations, John. Today's final award, and I would say it's in the category of last, but certainly not least, is the Dick Grimm Distinguished Service Award. This award recognizes an individual's long-term meritorious service to the game of golf in Ontario as a volunteer. The Dick Grimm Distinguished Service Award was first awarded in 2005, and recipients of this award embody the principles of integrity, dignity, and commitment, which are central to the volunteer experience. This honor recognizes individuals who, over a significant period of time, have demonstrated outstanding leadership and involvement in the growth of amateur golf in Ontario. The recipient also demonstrates a commitment to the vision and mission of Golf Ontario by promoting and upholding the values of the association and the game. This year, we are thrilled to be awarding Wayne Silverman with the Dick Grimm Distinguished Service Award. Wayne has demonstrated a long-term commitment to Golf Ontario, our mission, and advancing the sport. Wayne from Sarnia has been a volunteer with the GAO since 2005, and he actively works as a Level 3 rules official and a site coordinator while continuously demonstrating an outstanding amount of commitment to Golf Ontario through many different roles. Wayne is an incredibly deserving recipient of this prestigious award, and Wayne, congratulations.
Well, Wayne, we've got a little bit of a surprise for you today. This meeting isn't what you thought it was going to be. I am calling you on behalf of the board and staff of Golf Ontario to inform you that you have been awarded our 2021 Distinguished Service Award. This award recognizes individuals who have demonstrated an outstanding volunteer commitment to the Ontario golfing community over a significant period of time while embracing our vision, mission, and values. So congratulations. And would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I was not expecting this. I have feedback, but we'll save that for another time. I thank you very much. This is quite the surprise.
Yes. And you know, I can't believe that you've been volunteering for us for 16 years.
16 years, yes. Yep. 2005 I started, yep.
2005, this is amazing. You must have so many stories, but could you share a couple of them, or share, what have been the most rewarding aspects of all of this volunteer time that you've given us?
Well, I've been involved in the rules side of the rules official side of it since 2005, meeting people like Lee and Larry Longo, Dave Collings over the years, and Mr. Mills till his passing, and the people involved with Golf Ontario. It's just been a tremendous experience for me. It is spotty because we don't meet these people all the time. It depends on where we go and where they go and so on with the association. But it's always a pleasure to end up at a tournament someplace and work with these highly trained and knowledgeable people. It's tremendous.
Well, I assume that the past couple of seasons really have been even more challenging.
Well, I took last year off completely because of COVID. I have health issues that it wasn't good for me to do that. So, but this year I got caught up, and Jade will know with the shutdown in the spring and the rescheduling of this and the rescheduling of that, we all managed to get through it all and get it done properly. And it turned out to be a great season this season. Yeah.
It was a fabulous season. And I know that your efforts were large in assisting with that. So congratulations again.
Congratulations, Wayne, on winning the 2021 Dick Grimm Distinguished Service Award. As the name suggests, this award is given to a volunteer who has given distinguished service to the game of golf in Ontario while promoting and upholding the values of the association and the game. I can't think of any other volunteer more deserving of the 2021 award than you, Wayne. This award also is given to a volunteer who embodies the principles of integrity, dignity, and commitment. I'm sure you learned all these traits with your service at the OPP. One of the blessings, though, this summer with the massive reschedule was it allowed our team and myself to acquaint ourselves better with our Southwestern Ontario officials. Wayne, we spent a lot of time just chatting in the fairways before play had reached your zone. I cherish those times as I was able to take a little wisdom from your many stories. On behalf of Golf Ontario, I just want to say thank you for your 16 years of service.
Wayne, from all your friends and colleagues here in Windsor, Essex, congratulations on your Distinguished Service Award. Well deserved, my friend.
Good morning. I'm really delighted to be able to offer congratulations to my friend and colleague, Wayne Silverman, on receiving the Distinguished Service Award from Golf Ontario for 2021. This could almost be as much a lifetime achievement as it is one for outstanding contributions during the past golf season. I've known Wayne for over 30 years, and that itself is frightening. We began way back with Optimus regional competitions, with the Optimus Junior World Golf Program, went to the Ontario Championships, the Canadian Championships, and Wayne even went to the international level. And from there, he moved on to Golf Ontario, where we've worked together over many, many years. He's best known to most of us as a rules referee. That's what he's been doing most recently. But he's done virtually every job involved with organizing amateur, junior golf events, amateur events for developing golfers, and events for golf enthusiasts all over the province. He's done virtually everything from registrations to serving meals, herding cats, even stacking the chairs at the end of the night. There's nothing that Wayne wouldn't do to make a tournament better. And I'm delighted to be part of this today, to be able to congratulate him and wish him well in the future. It's a well-deserved award. He's an incredibly valuable part of our team with Golf Ontario. And I wish Wayne very well in the future. Keep well, Wayne. Congratulations again on behalf of all of us.
Well said, Dan and Randy. Thank you very much. Wayne, do you want to say a few words?
Well, yes, obviously I would. I'm not familiar with the nomination process and the selection process, but I want to thank the people who were involved with that process for nominating me and selecting me for this award. I've been with Golf Ontario for 16 years. And prior to that, or as well as that, I've been with the Optimus Junior Golf Program for almost 40 years, all over the province of Ontario. That's where I met Randy Millage, who piqued my interest in rules, working at Ingersoll at the Optimus Junior tournaments down in southwestern Ontario. I've had the opportunity many, many times to work at tournaments, often as the sites coordinator, with a band of volunteers that are second to none. And many of these volunteers multitask. They start with registration, they move on to starting, and when they're done starting, they get something to eat, and then they go do scoring. And these volunteers are the backbone of Golf Ontario, and it's a pleasure, absolute pleasure, to be able to work with different volunteers at different venues all across the province throughout the years. I share this award with each and every one of those volunteers. It's an honor to be recognized, and it's an honor to be able to share this award with all the volunteers at all the venues that we've been able to get to. Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne, and congratulations. Wow. I mean, 16 years with Golf Ontario, 40 years with the Optimist Junior Golf Program. Your passion and commitment is second to none, and certainly very deserving of this prestigious award. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And again, to all the winners, congratulations, Dan, John, and Wayne. You know, we recognize our most deserving of our many deserving volunteer recipients each year, and the three of you should be commended for the work you've done, not just the past year, but obviously through many, many previous years. So thank you for all that you do. At this point, I'm going to pass it over to Duncan Chow, the manager of course rating and handicapping, to take advantage of the opportunity to thank his course rating team for what has been a challenging year.
Thanks, Dave. On behalf of all of us at the handicap and course rating department, we would like to thank you and the team leaders and the course rating volunteers for a successful rating year. Looking back at the season, we were thrown with a few curveballs of conducting virtual course rating calibration and a delayed start to the course rating season. Even with these challenges, we were still able to complete a full re-rate of all of our existing courses and bring on new courses as part of the Golf Ontario family. I'm very appreciative of all of your hard work, and know that every time a new member posts a score on Golf Canada Score Center, you, as our volunteers in Ontario, have a direct impact to it. So from all of us, thank you. Have a great winter season, and we look forward to a successful 2022 season. I'll now pass it on to our president, Susan Vale, who will conclude our volunteer award ceremony.
Thank you, Duncan. This concludes our event for this year, and we hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations once again to Dan, Wayne, and John. And best wishes to all of you from the Golf Ontario board and staff for a happy and healthy holiday season.